Today we're going to look at basic shapes and how to turn basic shapes into characters. And you can start with any shape you want and divide it however you want and turn it into a character. So let's say that you've got a circle, you bisect and bisect. You can put eyes towards the sides of the circle, like this, and put dots for eyes in here like that. Make a little circle nose like this, and have a little smile like this. And some eyebrows that are inside the circle like that. Then you could add ears if you like. This line should come around probably here. And now you've got that type of character. Now here we have another shape that's kind of a diamond down across. This one, maybe we want to do eyes that are really big. Maybe this one's nose comes down like this and has a little curve on the end like that. And maybe his mouth is towards the bottom of his face, like here. His ears are up on top like this. He's got smaller ears. Maybe his hair just goes like that. Maybe this guy has a triangle head, like the old Submariner. And maybe his eyes are ellipses. Maybe he has long eyebrows all the way across like that. And maybe he's got a little nose that just curves down like that. And then his mouth is here, kind of like the last guy. And maybe his hair does that. Let's say we have a guy with an upside down triangle. Maybe his eyes do this. Maybe he's a little bit worried some of the time. Maybe he's got a slightly bulbous nose like that. And maybe his mouth does this. And when he speaks, just a little bit comes down like that. Who knows, maybe his hairline does this. Kind of like that. Now we have a guy with a square head. Maybe he's got tall eyes. Kind of like this. And he's looking over here. Maybe his eyebrows go above his head. And maybe his nose is shaped like this. And maybe his mouth. And then he's got teeth. We shade inside the mouth, bottom lip. Maybe his ears are here. Maybe this guy has an elongated face. And he's got these ellipses for eyes. Just a bump for a nose. Maybe he has long ears like this. Maybe he's got a different shaped mouth. Maybe his mouth is kind of a triangle shape when he talks. Maybe this guy has an offset triangle head. And he's got one eye that's this way and the other eye fits inside the triangle like that. And his eyebrow is up here and this one here. He just has sprigs of hair coming out like this. Or maybe he's got a triangle nose. Maybe this guy has eyes that do a little bit of rounded squares. And he's got heavy eyebrows. Ears come down like this. And he's got this now let's move down here. I see here we have a rectangle or a cylinder, and then we put a circle at the bottom of it. Those can be cheeks. This line can be the eyes. And maybe he's got rounded eyes here. And he's looking over here. And maybe he's got a triangle nose like this. And since he's got these cheeks, he can do a smile like this. Because he's a happy guy. And his ears do this. And let's bring his hair like that. And maybe he's got that hair that springs out. So he looks like a stalk of broccoli. But this line on top is just a guideline as to how far that hair goes. He could have shorter hair. He could have different shape eyes. And thin eyebrows like this. And then the hairline does that. And maybe he's got a little button nose like this. And maybe this one has a big smile. comes down like that. So let's try one with a round head. Maybe he's worried because he doesn't have rent money. And he's looking, saying, where am I going to get a job? Little button nose, and maybe he's sad. So let's try one more. The guy that looks like a bee. And this one is 3/4. His cheek has to come out like that and like that. Maybe this is what this guy looks like when he turns a little bit to the side. And here's his nose and his eyes. Eyebrows. Maybe his head goes up a little bit higher. Hairline like this. There's our guideline as to the limitations of the hair. And there's just dots there. Could even extend out like that just to make a nice shape. And maybe his neck is like this.